Where is the leverage in week 7? Are we going to have a funky week like week 6? Or are things going to get back to normal? I got you covered with my 3 favorite leverage plays at QB, wide receiver, and running back in the 3-on-3 podcast brought to you by DFS Army. Let's go. What is up, everybody? It's your boy DFS Up North, aka Josh Thomas, here with DFS Army with another 3-in-3 podcast where I give you my 3 favorite leverage plays at QB, wide receiver, and running back in 3 minutes or less. And we have to be extra quick this time because I just got home. It's Friday afternoon. We went to Taco Bell for lunch, and I might need to take a quick little trip to the bathroom here. So we got to get this thing done. We got to get it done fast. You're like me. You're a mom. You're a dad. You got stuff going on. You don't have a lot of time to cover, look at content. So I got you covered here. Before we get there, though, DFS Army, winners win, baby. I mean, you see these. You got Bobby Wow with $1 million. You got Nolan with 10K. That's like this. That's a small win for him lately. He just took home 50K the other day. My boys, 512 football man and Fly Eagles Fly split the milli in the Monday Night Showdown a week ago. Guys have just been crushing, right? And why choose DFS Army? Right? If you are going to use that code up north, right? 10% off for life. But here's the reason. Okay. I'm like you guys. I got stuff going on. I got 3 kids. I work a full-time job, right? Like I create content for NFL and golf. And my focus is 110% on those 2 sports, right? And that's another full-time job, right? But I tell you what, I like to play NHL and I really like to play NBA DFS. So I don't have the time. I don't have the time to get in, right? So I utilize our optimizer, our cheat sheets, our coaching, right? Keg, Uppers Lad, Madness. Those guys are crushing it in NBA. MDel, Ant, RK, all those guys smashing it in NHL. So I just go in. I can look at their content. I can read the cheat sheet. I can see who the core plays are. It takes me like 5-10 minutes, make a couple of lineups, boom, cash out some money, right? Seriously, NBA especially. Our optimizer, NBA, use our optimizer in our cheat sheets. It is an ATM, and I don't say that lightly. So if you want to join us, you can use that code UPNORTH. That gives you 10% off for life. But I can already feel my stomach gargling a little bit here, right? Maybe that second quesadilla, not the world's best choice. So here we go. We got Marcus Mariota. DraftKings 5,500, FanDuel 7,100, 4.5% on DraftKings, 5% on FanDuel. You get an RB2 and a QB in one here with Mariota going against the Bengals. Super competitive game. I think the Falcons have been great all year, and Mariota 110 yards in his last 2 games rushing, right? That's RB2 material, 55 yards a game. He brings you that upside of a passing, 1 to 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. I love it. I love him naked. If I'm building a single entry, I'm probably just putting Mariota in there naked. I don't mind pairing him with Pitts and hoping that we finally get the Pitts game that we've all been dreaming of since he was drafted. Or Kadero Hodge, or even Drake London, right? I mean, obviously London's going to be popular here, but I kind of like the sneaky little Kadero Hodge play. But yeah, I love Mariota this week. I think this is an excellent matchup with the Bengals. And I love pairing him in a lineup because he's so cheap with one of the most expensive running backs on the slate, Nick Chubb, 8,000 on DraftKings, 8,900 on FanDuel, 3% on both sites. Look, he's the best running back in the NFL. He's not going to have any ownership. It's a prime matchup. You can run on the Bengals, right? Over 100 yards in 3 games so far this year. People are stuck in the, okay, last week was, all these weird things happened. None of the studs did well. And they're going to be trying to find that like 1% owned guy that's going to score a touchdown because they think that that's going to get him in the nuts in the milli maker. But the reality is that things in the NFL come back to the equilibrium all the time. And we know that the studs are the studs for a reason. So, I don't expect to see, I don't even know who's, obviously Deion Jackson was in a great spot last week, but I don't expect to see that guy, crush this week, or, you know what I mean? Benjamin was good last night until, wasn't great until the end of the game, but, we go back to what has worked, right? And what has worked is stud running backs. I am much more likely to pay up for a running back than I am at any other position. And I love Chubb, man. He is the best in the league. I expect 100 yards and a TD. People worry about paying off this salary, but the reality is that you just need your RB1 to produce, right? And what's Chubb done all year? All he's done is produce. So I love Chubb here. And then finally, probably my favorite play on the entire slate is Terry McLaurin, 5,900 on DraftKings, 6,200 on FanDuel, 1% on DraftKings, 3% on FanDuel. Heineke is back, baby, and that is massive news for TMC. Has struggled all year with Carson Wentz at the helm. He hasn't been able to get the ball deep to him. We got the gunslinger Taylor Heineke back. Torched the Packers last year. Everybody thinks this Packers defense is good. Jair Alexander was really, really good 2 years ago. He's been okay this year. I think that TMC smashes this week. I think we see 100 yards. I think we see multiple receptions and touchdown. Smashes value, and he will be in the Millie Maker winning lineup. Terry McLaurin, love it. Again, Heineke is back, baby. We are slinging that ball. And you know what? All those running backs that they got there, Robinson, Antonio Gibson, McKissick, they just open stuff up, underneath or deep for McLaurin. I think he has a massive game. So interview so that I can run to the bathroom and take care of this Taco Bell issue. We got Marcus Mariota. We got Nick Chubb. We got Terry McLaurin. Let's go. Again, back, why choose DFS Army? We crush, baby. Use the code UpNorth, 10% off. Look at that, 6 minutes. I gave you my 3 favorite plays in 6 minutes. And now I'm going to go tell the bathroom about it too. All right. Cheers, guys. Have a great week. Hit me up on Twitter at DFSUpNorth. If you got any questions, find me in the Discord at DFSUpNorth, at DFSArmy.com. Let's go.